Okay, I do not want to be a Debbie Downer, because normally, and anybody who knows me will tell you, I'm normally a pretty positive guy. But the lies that get told on YouTube kind of blow my mind. And while I get it, and trust me, I do get it, if you're gonna make money on YouTube, you gotta have views. And if you're gonna get views, you gotta have a lot of views. And in order to get a lot of views, you gotta get a lot of clicks. So some people think the way to get clicks is with a title that's bullshit or a thumbnail that's bullshit. I don't like bullshit, because the whole reason I bought the Osmo Pocket 3, I saw videos from 3 different creators that said, oh my God, the footage coming off the Osmo Pocket 3, you can make it look like it's coming off the Sony FX3. No, that's bullshit. The footage you're gonna get on the Osmo Pocket 3 is better than your smartphone. I'll give it that. Better than your smartphone. But people, it's still, at the end of the day, a 1-inch sensor. Filmmaking 101, sensor size. This is why all the hotshot YouTubers make such a big deal about shooting full frame rather than APS-C. But the Osmo Pocket 3 sensor is a 1-inch sensor. Yes, that's better than the Pocket 1 and the Pocket 2, but it's still a 1-inch sensor. My entry-level budget mirrorless camera, the Canon R50, the footage on that camera looks better than the Osmo Pocket 3. And that's because it's a bigger sensor, APS-C size sensor. So when you see videos from people saying, you can make it look like it's coming off a Sony FX3 or a Canon R5 Mark II, don't believe that hype. It's bullshit. That's lie number 1. Lie number 2, oh my God, the Osmo Pocket 3 in low light is crazy good. No, it's not. I would never shoot the Osmo Pocket 3 in low light. Although it might look like I'm shooting in low light right now, it's actually, there's a huge cloud blocking the sunset, and I put on an ND32 before I left the house. So let's see, how are we looking here? I mean, I can brighten up in post, but no, it's not that great in low light. Do you want to know why it's not that great in low light? That's right, sensor size. It's a 1-inch sensor. Look, I bought the Osmo Pocket 1, and even though that type of camera, or that style of camera, was revolutionary at its time, right? A small, light, portable camera that can shoot 4K 60, 4K 120. It has a log profile, kinda, sort of. But the footage coming off the Pocket 1, my smartphone footage was better, which is why I passed on the Osmo Pocket 2. But when the Osmo Pocket 3 came out, there was a noticeable difference in quality with that 1-inch sensor. It was noticeable. The dynamic range was noticeable. Better in low light because of a bigger sensor, but it's still a 1-inch sensor, you guys. Now, when I bought the Osmo Pocket 3 for $650, hell yes, hands down, I would have recommended that camera. If you're looking for your first camera for content creation, absolutely, I would have said hell yes to the Osmo Pocket 3 for $650. But today, thanks to the tariffs, if you can even find the Osmo Pocket 3, you're gonna pay almost $1,000. In that case, I would say hell no. Take that money, what you were gonna use to buy the Osmo Pocket 3, pick up a mirrorless camera, body only. Never, ever, ever buy the kit, because it's gonna come with a kit lens. And we all know a kit lens is a crap lens. So don't ever buy the kit, just buy the body. In my case, today I would buy the Canon R50V. Yeah, I know a lot of people would tell you the Sony ZV-E1 or Sony ZV-E10 rather. But listen, I'm invested in Canon lenses, so I'm kind of stuck with Canon for now. But buying a body and then buying the Sigma 16mm with the money saved from just buying the kit, which isn't going to be enough, you're still gonna have to put up a couple $100. I would rather do that than spend $1,000 on the Osmo Pocket 3. Now look, this is not an Osmo Pocket 3 hater video. I'm shooting on it right now. I love this camera. It's fun to use. It's small, it's light, it's portable, and I love using it. But as far as quality of the footage, I would buy a mirrorless camera, body only, and then buy the Sigma 16mm f1.4. I've been using my Canon R50 almost every single day since I bought the Sigma 16mm. For the first 3 years, that camera was nothing more than a brick because all I had was the kit lens, and kit lenses are crap. Don't fall for the mistake of thinking that, well, they're giving you a free lens. Why do you think any business is going to give you a free lens? Because it's a crap lens, that's why. So, regardless of whether you're going to buy Sony, Canon, Fuji, Nikon, whatever, buy the body only, you will thank me later, and then buy a decent lens. For me, that's always going to be the Sigma 16mm f1.4. But today we do have more Sigma lenses, the 10-18 f2.8, the, what's another one? Good one. Whatever. I just love the Sigma lenses because for the money, you get a very good, high quality lens for the price. I mean, the Sigma 16mm is $480. It's probably more now thanks to the tariffs, but I would get a body and then a better lens, simply because then you can still use that camera as a photo camera for thumbnails, right? I'm a video first guy, a photo second guy, but I still like to shoot photos for my thumbnails and for just goofing around. So the lies that you will hear about the or have heard about the Osmo Pocket 3, don't fall for them. It's a fun camera. It's a great little camera. I'm glad it shoots 4K 60, 4K 120. I don't even use 4K 120 because to me that's too slow. It doesn't look great unless you're shooting a running horse or something. That's when you would use 4K 120. And then it comes with a log profile, which it isn't even really a log profile. DJI doesn't even tell us what it is because, yes, it's a flatter profile, which is better than what I get with my Canon camera. DJI, just like Sony in the early days, gives you so much more for the money. And the cripple hammer is still alive and well. Trust me on that. I mean, it's only now, the Canon R50V, that Canon is giving 10-bit and a log profile. I mean, this is the first camera. Every other APS-C camera, no stabilization, no log profile, no 4K 60, none of that. The cripple hammer is alive and well. So, maybe Sony is the way to go. I don't know. I'm just so invested in Canon lenses that I'm kind of stuck with Canon for now. But again, you're going to pay almost $1,000 for the Osmo Pocket 3 if you can even get it.